Hello and welcome. I am Roxana Vasquez, your training specialist and strategic consultant. Today, I welcome you to a customer service training on effective customer service communication. There are three main objectives. Number one, you as the trainee will learn how to speak in customer language. Number two, you will learn the strategic ways in which to engage with customers. Number three, you will enhance your listening skills to ensure that you understand the customer wants and needs. Lesson 1. Avoid using mumbo jumbo. In other words, avoid using technical terms. So what this means is just speak to your customer in plain, simple language. You do not have to use fancy words. Avoid using terminology that only makes sense to you because this could overwhelm your customer and you could potentially either lose a sale or lose a business transaction. So just remember that you want to make sure that the best communication with the customer is using customer language. And here's an example of what I mean by do not use technical words. Hi, Ms. Smith. I would gladly like to assist you in purchasing your glasses today. I noticed when you walked in that you have the photochromatics currently on your lenses and also the AR. I could definitely go over those two treatments for you. And also after reading your prescription, I noticed that you're wearing the progressive lenses. Would you like to go ahead and repurchase all the same features you have? Notice in this example that I use words that doesn't make sense to other people and probably wouldn't understand what you're talking about, which is very risky in using in your communication and the dialogue that you're interacting with your patient. Lesson 2. It's important to use open-ended questions when engaging with patients. So keeping this in mind, you're able to assist your customers much better when you ask them the right questions. Also, you build trust with those customers so they can let you know what it is that they need from you or your service. It also allows you to get more specific data from them rather than just ideas or yes no responses, which kind of gives you just kind of points. With the open-ended questions, you're able to get more specific in what it is that the customer really wants from you. Lesson 3. And this brings us to our last lesson, which is enhancing your listening skills. In order to enhance your listening skills, you must participate in active listening, which means that you are processing and understanding and comprehending what is being said to you by the customer. So in customer service, the best way by doing so is paying close attention to the customer, reiterating back what it is they've said to you, and also reinstating what they've said and asking questions at the end to confirm that you understood and heard exactly what they've said. Well, trainees, we've come to the end of our training session, and today we learned three valuable fundamentals of effective customer service communication. So the first one, you want to make sure you use customer language. Avoid technical terms, stick to simple language to better enhance the clarity of the communication. Number 2, you also want to make sure that you are asking open-ended questions to really understand and get specific responses in order to help the customer. And lastly, number 3, you want to participate in active listening at all times to make sure that you really have a grasp of what it is that they're telling you. And by following these 3 things, we're able to successfully be effective in customer service communication. Thank you, guys.